Okay, welcome back to part 2 of episode 3 of Back to the Future, the game. Apologies for last time. The last episode just kind of cut out. The game glitched, and the whole that basically XSplit just stopped recording. I'm not sure what happened there, but we haven't missed much. So all that happened was the cart went into the door closed, and that's all you've missed. So, with that, let's get back into it. Thursday, May 15th, 1986. So yeah, the only thing you guys missed was the cart went in the door closed, and that's what you missed. So how do I get in there? Let's try this again.
Hill Valley Courthouse? How may I...
Look, I really need to see Citizen Brown. It's an emergency.
Are you on fire?
Of course not.
Are you bleeding profusely on the pavement?
No, but it's a...
Then it's no emergency that couldn't wait for a scheduled appointment. Good day.
Maybe I should set myself on fire. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm guessing at some point I'm gonna have to do something with this.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just standing here.
Loitering, huh?
What is this?
It's a demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
Okay, wait, does he have any new information? Nope. No.
I've got to finish my beat.
No.
No what?
Go on.
No, sir.
I've heard this before.
That's right, citizen.
Moving on. Okay, alright, let's the plaque.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly alright now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
Nice Star Wars reference. Okay, the squawk box has got to come into place somehow. Can't go that way. Alright. So here's Biff. Oh, hey, Biff's over here. Sweet. Okay.
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc! That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy, but unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
I don't see why that would make you a special case.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, alright, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch 'em sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
Brainwashed, I think.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
You seriously got in trouble for PDAs?
You bet. The Browns always say that behaviors that excite your privates should be kept in private. Or maybe it's just Citizen Edna who says that.
Let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus I?
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Brainwashed.
Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it'll be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. But now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
I believe it.
What do you gotta do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
So I have to do a whole bunch of bad stuff.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great. So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Let's see, what is that? What was that? What's the movie? There's a movie that deals with that. Clockwork Orange. Never seen it.
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
Sure you aren't craving a beer?
I do kind of miss beer. On second thought, blah,
You used to be a real bruiser.
that's all behind me now.
So what? You wouldn't even defend yourself?
I don't know if I could, actually.
Wuss.
Oh, you're just aching to find out, though. Don't torment me.
Yeah, okay.
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
And guess who shows up?
What's Jen up to now?
Can I go this way? Yep, totally can go that way. Ammo bar.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
No. Let's go talk to Jen.
Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
What's the deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
Are you going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me, unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest, that's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Leech and the Whoosh Bags. Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
Aww. I'm kind of fond of dorks myself.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Note to self. Talk about myself in the third person.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That
go
sounds
back
like
in
the kind of
time.
plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
Are you going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Okay, I think that's all I'm
Your
doing.
paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Okay, can I steal that?
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Okay. Let's just look around.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar. Not interested. Not interested.
No, that's-
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
I wonder if it's going to become absolutely necessary. Let's see here.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Delivery pickup. Door?
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Okay. Maybe I can go talk to him. No, okay. Soy mud. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, I looked at her box. Let's see if she'll talk to me now.
What is it now?
Nope.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Junk. Okay. What else can I do? Brick doorway. Doesn't look like I can do much back here. Okay. Walking along.
Look out, son!
Mom?
Okay, talk to Mom. Or not. Let's go talk to Leech, was it? They got the strangest names for...
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I wonder if they've got any more.
Okay, I can't talk to him right now.
Free soy dog samples. I wonder if they've got...
Doesn't matter. Let's go talk to, Go talk to Mom, see what she's up to. If I can find her. Oh, there she is.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't.
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Pff, who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yep.
Yeah. I
Totally.
must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Attention citizens. After receiving petitions to increase the selection of meat-based food,
Mom? I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
I, lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade,
Junior what now?
and Tuesday is Model UN.
Model UN.
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday, you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec center.
Okay, I've heard enough. I saw Jennifer earlier today.
Oh, Jennifer. What a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Well, I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
You see,
Everyone is treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
they're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son. Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
Heavy. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
That's kind of an annoying thing sometimes about adventure games. You have to go through these long dialogue trees.
What are you doing out here polishing the statue?
I know! I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around. So there was some reshuffling in the L Sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
Oh, so my dad's behind the cameras.
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great Citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
He seems really interested in these people's lives who were probably going to reset at the end of this anyway.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations. And of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Doc, Citizen Brown is married to Edna Strickland?
Did you get a bump on the head or something? They've been happily married for nearly 40 years. In fact, if you ask me, I think Edna wears the pants in the relationship. She's the one always announcing the day-to-day bulletins. Probably writes them herself.
I need to sit down. Biff seems, unusually mellow.
Well, he should be. He just finished the Citizen Plus program. So far, it looks like it's done him a world of good.
You don't think he seems a bit off? I mean, he's so un-Biff.
Well, isn't that the point? You remember what he used to be like? He was an unholy terror.
He wasn't that bad.
Now, sure, but you should have seen him in high school.
I can imagine. What do you think of Jennifer, Mom?
Well, she certainly looked like quite a handful, dear. I was really hoping some of her, joie de vivre would have rubbed off on you.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Martin, you can be a little uptight sometimes.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
Well, maybe you needed to hear it. There's nothing wrong with having priorities in life. Just maybe Jennifer should have been a little higher on your list.
Yeah, she should.
Well, you did buy that guitar. That's a step in the right direction. Women love musicians. Just keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get better.
What are you talking about? I'm a great musician.
That's the spirit.
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear. Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now. Unfortunately.
Dry? Doc was right. We did overdo it. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
And talk and talk and talk.
Is it just me, or does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
Biff told me that he got in trouble for public displays of affection.
Can you believe it? Sure, things got a little out of control back in the 60s with the free love and all, but now even holding hands will get you a verbal warning.
Wait, so you can't even kiss?
Can't even hug. It's barbaric. City Hall treats us like a bunch of children going to the movies.
Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep. Do you know anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it. Like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things. But people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of Dungeons and Dragons. I bet you'd be into something like that, huh?
I'll get back to you on that.
Dungeons and Dragons. Never played it.
Is it true that Biff was responsible for getting dogs outlawed?
I think that was all Edna's idea. She's always had a sore spot for dogs. Now your father and I, we love dogs.
You do? I didn't know that. How come we never had a dog?
We had meant to get one to teach you children about responsibility, but by the time we had you, dogs had already been banned. Now I don't think we'll ever have the chance to raise a puppy.
Jeez, Mom, that could be the saddest thing I've ever heard. All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Alright. Done. here? Okay, so I gotta start breaking rules somehow. Okay, contraband, which I don't know where it is. Oh wait, what's the sheet I got?
It's a detailed list of my mom's daily activities. She brushed her teeth for 4 minutes this morning.
Wow. Does this get me anywhere? Oh, yep.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Now, where do I end up? Cameras here too.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
What?
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live.
Oh, my guitar.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting? What do you mean interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
What are you getting at? Jeez, I'm not gonna rat my own mom, even if she is a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
No. Yeah, I don't believe
it.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about Mom.
Ah, crap, another long, I hate stop long dialogue trees.
How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Yep.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Something on your mind?
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a...
As a what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop.
to...
I really don't want to hear anymore.
I'm proud of you, son.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her! She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that Math-A-Magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals and, of course, to use the facilities.
You're supposed to be... wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Sci-fi promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Yep.
Okay, different subject.
I totally
agree.
Hill Valley's perfect.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Just keeps going.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. but I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the
But
same?
really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley. Something on your mind?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
If I got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits, depending on the item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Haha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it. Something on your mind?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare. How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Okay.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs.
Huh. A little bit of a glitch going on there. What else can we see in here? That's us. And back to where we were. Nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. Is that? Yeah, so okay, nothing really happening there.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for?
I don't know if this is really supposed to do anything. Huh.
Another day in Hill Valley.
There's a blank one. Huh. I wonder if I can find the camera on the fritz or something.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm supposed to do something here.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Let's see here. What else can we play with? I already talked to George.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Sid.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides,
Gravity.
you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, Demerit. Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
Okay, I don't see anything else I can do in here. So...
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double-double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Yeah, you do. Let me see here. Can I go up to the front door?
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your voice, was it, citizen?
Oh, there's my ride. Let's do this. Step on it. Cruising. Let's try talking. What else? Other kind of bad things can I do? Okay. Let's see here. Can I talk to these guys again? Oh.
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy, there's only 2 things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka-bow wow, do you?
No.
Then it's a dog.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What kind of soup you got?
Scrole...
Rivellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change.
I have no idea what that's some kind of in joke that I don't get.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Where are the free samples?
Here. I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown
Appetizing.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm done talking to
See ya.
him.
Smell you later.
Alright, let's go start talking to, oh, hey.
Hey! There's that mangy. Ah, go get him, McFly!
Okay, go in that way. Hey. There he went. Okay.
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
There is so much stuff stuffed under his jacket at this point.
My spray can?
Oh.
Dork. Yeah?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You want to go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Okay, so I have to do something. Okay. I guess what I need to do, I need to move to the other amp. This is kind of silly. There we go, that's what I need to do. Now I move back down. Here.
Huh?
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues!
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick.
Good. I want to meet the guy.
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
Okay.
See ya. Smell you later.
Okay, so I need to go here. The dog went somewhere. There you wait. She's back. Okay.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to. I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Wait, I need the dog.
Ah, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something? Ah, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something? Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Okay, wait, how do I get up there?
Not interested. I don't want to go digging through the... Sorry about getting you in trouble with your dad and Edna.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, but...
I'd rather not talk about it.
Right.
She's still mad at me.
You haven't seen a stray dog around here, have you?
Not since they were banned.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only that my dad wants me to sign up, thanks to you.
You know anything about that dog that just came through here?
You're seeing things, McWeirdo. There hasn't been a dog in Hill Valley for years, not since Big Brown banned them.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Okay, so I got back there one time before.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Okay, I'm confused because the dog went back there, so why can't I go back there now? Yeah, wait, there it goes again. Okay. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Okay, it must have been a bug or something. Okay, now.
Where could he be hiding?
Okay.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
If I go here, I bet it comes out from under the
Stay
table.
put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Yep. Knew it.
Not a sign of him.
I knew it. No matter where I go. Come on. Move. Now the dog's probably... Gotta go back. Maybe I should try for the other one instead. There it goes again. I know I need the free sample to do something, but I think no matter which one I click on,
where could he be hiding?
See, I can click on the palette. I can click on here, or I can click on here. Do I have anything else to work with? No, just that. And I don't think I'll be able to do anything with this.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
Yeah, see, it comes out from somewhere else.
Not a sign of him.
No matter where I click, do I need to do? I really don't know. Okay, I have a free sample. What do I do with this anyway?
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Where could he be hiding?
Okay, so I know he's back there. I don't seem to have anything that would help me. Like, no matter where I click on, he's gonna just be somewhere else.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Come on out, Einstein. I'm your pal. In another timeline.
I don't know if there's a pattern. Okay, so it came out from behind the table. Oh, behind the fridge. It came out from behind the fridge. Now, if you're following the same pattern, he should come out from behind the pallet. So this is trailer. Yeah. I hate these kind of puzzles, but it seems like you have to guess at them. You really don't know what's going on.
Where could he be hiding? Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Yeah, okay. Nope.
Giving this to any person would be an act of cruelty.
Yeah?
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only that my dad
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Okay, so... Okay, let me try to go do something else. Because the dog keeps going back there. He hides behind something. I have one of the samples, but I can't seem to click on anything with it. Alright, let's go, oh, try to find the flask. I think that should be over here.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Oh yeah, you do. No. So, she should have
Mom?
some illegal substance.
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine?
No!
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you?
Really need that
Mom?
flask.
Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you've got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it!
I need to take
There.
that camera out.
What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur!
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Lorraine, I'm sorry. It's just that you're acting so cagey lately.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
You know who's on the other end of that thing. Okay, well, I need to go. What I need to do is go back to home and turn his camera away. I think that's what I gotta do. Awesome cutscene. So dynamic. It's like I was there. Go on, get up this driveway. Okay, now which one is he looking at? Let's look at the monitors.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan.
Okay. That's us. That's fine. Look at that. Can't look at anything but the. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficient.
Okay, that'll
I
do.
feel like I missed something here. I feel like I missed something here.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work. I feel like I missed something here.
Wait, that's really not specific enough. What am I missing?
I feel like I missed something here.
Hey, demerit?
Hmm. Definitely don't look at that. Okay, we'll leave
I
it.
don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown.
I don't want to annoy whoever's...
Okay, now. I don't know if that was enough or not.
Mom? Mom, please.
Yeah, Lorraine. Listen to her.
Oh! Damn it!
What?
Butt out! Mom? Mom?
Huh?
Mom?
Okay, so you gotta go drink.
Hey, is that...
Okay.
Lorraine, don't ignore me. Lorraine!
No, I'm not talking to you.
Why are you acting so childish?
Why are you treating me like a child?
Why are you acting so childish?
Why are you treating me like a child?
I asked you first.
Okay, I've gotta somehow do something to those cameras. But I don't know what. Okay, can I talk, Dad? Talk.
Dad? Yo, Dad!
Huh? Oh, hello, son. What's on your mind?
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Okay, so how...
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Okay, do I have anything that's gonna help me?
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I'd say. Sure. Never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
Okay, do I need to get him out of here somehow?
Yo, Dad!
Wait, hold
Okay,
on.
Dad.
Hold on.
Well, I'll leave you.
Get out of
Supervising, son.
I'll leave you.
Right.
here. Okay.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoe.
Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame. Greetings, programs. LeBrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs.
Is that
Citizen
wrong?
Brown.
Yo, Dad!
Huh?
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. Mill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Actually, I got a confession. I got caught with Jennifer. We were being affectionate.
I'm shocked, Martin.
And I got some demerits.
As well you should. This type of behavior is unworthy of a Hill Valley boy. I don't know where you possibly learned it. Certainly not from your mother and me.
I saw one. Dad, there's a stray dog downtown.
You better stay away from there then, son. You wouldn't want to catch rabies or fleas or any of those other horrible conditions. I hope Lorraine's safe.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I'd say. Sure. Never trust...
Oh, wait. Now, why would I need those three?
I don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera. I don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera.
What does that mean?
Another day.
I don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera.
I'm missing something. What's the importance of these monitors? Why can't I play with them?
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Get these.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I'd say.
I'm confused what these are for.
Never trust a guy with
Why are
less
they?
than 1,000
Why am I even
demerits,
trying
am
to
I
play
right?
with them? VCRs.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, Demerit. Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
I feel like I missed something here.
Yeah, I'm definitely missing something here. What's the purpose of these monitors? Why am I trying
I
to
feel
play
like I
with them?
missed something here.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your voice, was it, citizen?
Why can't I go close?
WOPR. A Whopper. I wonder what that stands for. I don't have time for games.
I just don't see anything I can do right there.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
I've got
Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown. It's just a thing. I work so.
Okay, I really don't see anything else I can do. I mean, they haven't really told me what I'm supposed to do with the monitor yet. Or the VCRs or monitors. I think I'm supposed to record something, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's go see if Biff has any more information.
Hey, got a sec, Biff?
Sure, Martin. What's on your mind?
I can get used to this.
Please, Martin, don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time. So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin. And plus,
let's change the subject.
Okay.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Doesn't. Okay, it's no longer
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
So, onward.
Mom?
Oh, whoops. What I meant to do. Okay.
Mom? So, what's up with Dad?
Ugh, indeed. What is up with him?
That setup in his garage is pretty intense.
That's not the word I'd use. More like creepy.
I heard that.
Mom, please.
Yeah, Lorraine, listen to us.
Oh!
Damn it, Dad.
What?
Butt out. Mom? Mom?
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. Hey, is that...
No! George!
Sorry, just pretend I'm not here.
How can I do that when I can hear you looming over me?
I'm not looming. I'm looking out for you.
Ah!
So I want to go this way. I'm a little stuck as to what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, I am. Wow, that is impressive. That is some nice collision detection right there. Oh, hey, I know something about that. Okay. Can we do anything over here? No. That's the limit of what I can do. So, I'm pretty limited as to what I can do. I just can't figure out... Does this guy have any information for me?
What?
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Even screwed up Nutso Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell. Ugh, that's stinky. Ugh, people eat this stuff?
Okay, so... Okay, if I go this way, the dog comes over.
Oh, shit. Not again. Well, don't just stand there, McDoofus. Go get him.
Okay. See, I don't know what to do at this point. Because I've got one of the samples. But what do I do with it?
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Okay, now I'm back here again.
Where could he be hiding?
The dog is back here. Okay, let me see here. What can I click on in here? I click on the table. I can click on the palette. I've got 3 things I can click on. But no matter what I click on,
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Peas, liver, and soy. 3 things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
yeah, okay, so...
Decency prevents...
I know I use this somehow, I just don't know how.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Yeah, I am just confused as to what to do. So no matter what I click on, he is going to run away. So, what do I do to prevent him from running away? Is there anything I can do?
It's better if I keep this on me at all times. Where are you this time? Under here?
Now, see, no matter what I pick, he always runs away.
Yeah?
Nope.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah! McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
Wait, she was making out with me a second ago, and now she thinks I'm a dork. Okay, so I gotta do something with the spray can back there. Maybe I can spray on a wall back there. Oh, come on. There we go. Dog goes back there, which I don't have anything to do with him. Can I do that?
What to paint? What to paint?
Okay, I know where.
If I only had a push pin. Nah. I don't think that would look good there.
Hmm.
My spray can?
Oh.
Dork. Yeah?
Okay,
Your paint's
so...
starting to streak.
Ah!
Alright, I think we're gonna have to come back, call this a wrap. I've got like 3 things I can sort of do. I know I can get this Rick in, I know where to paint. He just doesn't know what to paint. I don't know.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Dog's back here and I can't capture him. And I can't get my dad to stop paying attention. Yeah. So, alright. I'm gonna have to pick this up next time. Night to all.